Yo, what up? This your boy, Logical Life Perspectives, and I want to give y'all a video, man. I don't know how long it's gonna run. I want to talk about AMC stock. A while back, I did a video called "Stock Market Investment for Beginners," and I explained the stock market. And I said I was gonna go a different direction with the channel and talk about stocks a little bit because I got into it heavy and really, I wasn't posting. Like I really let the channel fall off because I don't post. But I want to talk about AMC stock, man. I want to give you a background on how I got introduced to it. Um, I got introduced to AMC stock by Chris Sane. He had it as one of his recovery plays last year, and I liked the stock. Soon as he spoke about it, about how the movie theaters are gonna open after COVID resides and the vaccine comes out, and I agreed. But I saw a lot of sentiment in the stock community of no streaming has took over, and movie theater is out, and you got Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and all that. So nobody wants to go to the movies anymore. And then when I thought about it, I'm a very logical guy, and I can see things for what it is. Like I was like, man, that's the craziest thing you could ever say. Like streaming can't take the movie theaters out because going to the movies has never been about the movie. Streaming took streaming and the red box. The red box started taking um, Blockbuster Video out, renting movies from a store. The red box kind of put major pressure on that, and then all of a sudden Netflix hit and streaming, and then it took Blockbuster out, and actually the internet, period, because you could get movies from everywhere through the internet, whether it was through iTunes or what. And it took Blockbuster Video out. Blockbuster, and it was it's a few small mom and pops video rental spots, and that was the change that was made. And video rental, physical video rental was X'd out, and Blockbuster closed down. And now we had Netflix, Hulu, all that stuff, video streaming, movie streaming, and that pretty much took the red box out. It was a quick transition, and now you really don't need red box anymore either. But when it comes to movie theaters, going to the movies is not competition for streaming. It's not. Like, going to the movies is a night out. Going to the movies is an excuse to go out, an excuse to spend time, like for a man and a woman. It's an excuse to spend time together. The whole family get together and that's just on a regular basis. But when a blockbuster hit, it's levels. There's a low level of an excuse to get out. You'll watch anything to take this beautiful woman on a date. You'll go to AMC theater and watch anything just to put your arms around her and watch the movie. It's not going anywhere. You have to have an excuse to spend time and court your woman. A woman has to have an excuse to spend time and be with the man that she wants. Like, it's simple. And as far as family, when you have kids, like the kids want to go to see a movie. The wife wants a night out. You have an excuse. That's an excuse to go out. Like, once you take everybody out, your whole family out to the movies, they can't say you didn't take them out. No matter what movie you watch, and you're gonna buy popcorn, you're gonna buy nachos, you're gonna buy soda, you're gonna buy candy. Is not about the movie, but there's a next level to movie theaters that is about the movie. When a blockbuster hits, like Avengers, Avatar, Fast and Furious, you know, etc., etc., then those movies, like, they got cult followings. So it is about the movie. It's about the experience that you don't want to be at home watching it. You want that sound. You want that surround sound. You want that bass to hit your chest. You want the other people around you clapping and cheering on the side. Like, it's totally different. Like, it's totally different. Like, and it's not going anywhere. Now, as far as the movie theater subsiding before COVID hit, like, it was taking a steady decline. It was still up in the teens or whatever, for a while, and maybe the 20s. But at the same time, that's because it's not because of AMC theater or the movie theater in general, Cinemax or whatever. It was because the decline in the content that movie companies was putting out, that directing companies was putting out. There was a decline. Like, we wasn't getting the blockbusters. The movies wasn't that good. And of course, since the movies wasn't that good, Netflix took a slight bit of the market. It took a slight bit, but at the end of the day, the movie theater was not going anywhere. Avatar 2 was coming. More Fast and Furious movies was coming. Space Jam 2 was coming. Like, it wasn't gonna, it never was gonna take it out. And we were gonna have our movie dates out. We was gonna have our family nights out to the movies forever. This is not going anywhere, man. And what this did do is, what the movement that's going on now, what it will do is give the movie theaters a lot more money, and they're going to change things around and make the scenery a little bit better, even what it is now. So that's just talking about the company. But as y'all know, this play isn't about the company. This play is about the stock being heavily shorted, like that. And because of all those facts I stated in this video just now, that's why the hedge funds made a big mistake. Like, somebody up in high positions at those hedge funds, they made a big mistake. Like, they really thought that Netflix, Hulu, streaming, and that stuff was going to take movie theaters out. They actually thought that. That's the only reason why I see they were shorted, but it's not the case. Like, even if this movement wouldn't have started, they would have still took a big hit. They wouldn't have taken a big hit as what they're going to take now. That the ape movement, you know, has emerged, but they would have still took a big hit because the movie theaters would have bounced back. But right now they're going to take they could possibly get wiped out, because, I mean, there's no way. I mean, and they're going business as usual, as if, you know, there was no unity in the retail stock community amongst retail investors. So they're still playing it like they're gonna eventually do what they always do: get scared, sell the stock, and we're gonna win. Like, that's what's going on right now. They just playing it as business as usual. It's getting out of hand. It never got this far out of hand before, but they're still playing it business as usual. Like, they're saying to themselves, we're in uncharted territory, but they're gonna eventually sell and do what they always do, and give us our money. But I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I know it's not going to happen. It's already over. I mean, only thing is how high the stock is going to go. And I want to touch a little bit before I end this video on the manipulation. Like, I've been seeing this. Like, when I got into investing, this is what I want. This is what I want the people to know, and this is what I know to be true. When we buy stock, when we buy shares through Robinhood, Webull, or wherever we buy our stocks from, we don't move the market. We're supposed to, you know, we're supposed to move the market on the spot, but the orders are not filled. Like our orders are not, our shares aren't bought directly from the market. The brokerage companies are connected with the whales, with the big wigs, with the hedge funds, and our order goes in. They give us a synthetic, and then they take the info like, oh, these people are buying shares of AMC, and then they make decisions on when they want to buy, when they want to sell, are they going to short? You see what I'm saying? So watching the line, like shouts out to Lou versus Wall Street. I've been watching his videos a little bit. Shout out to Trade, shout out to Matt Kors, shout out to all those guys, Wrench Capital. But they see our orders go in, then they make a decision. With this information, they're buying a lot of AMC right now. So what are we gonna do? They have choices. They could say we could let their order go in right now, and they can move the market right now, and we can buy their shares. We can short the stock, and even though they bought the stock hoping it'll go up, we can short the stock right now and make it go down and put their portfolio in the red right now if we want. And that's what they basically always do, you know. Or we could pump the stock. We can pump the stock up a little bit to get them to sell. See how far. Or if they put limit orders, like if we bought the stock at $10 and set a limit sell at $15 so we can get 50% profit, they could say, oh, they can take that information and say, oh, all he wants is 15% profit. You know what? To get him to sell, we'll let him have that. So they'll see your limit order to sell for 50% profit at $15 after you bought it at 10, and they'll put the shares in the market, let it rise up to 15, trigger your limit order, give you your 50% profit just to get your shares back, and then they can continue to short. I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, so the reason why I'm saying this is for all the people who they're on Wall Street bets, they're on Facebook groups, they're on YouTube comments, they're in all the blogs, they're on Reddit. When the stock is up or when the stock is down, they post like, oh, you see AMC stock today? It's up 50%. You see AMC stock today? I know you guys feel like fools. It's up 30. It's down 30%. I thought it was going to squeeze. It's not going to. That's nonsense. Wherever the stock is, how the stock moves, the price action on the stock is smoke and mirrors. The price action on the stock is smoke and mirrors. When AMC went from $12 to $20 and $20 to $40 and $40 to $60, those were shares that were bought last February, shares that were bought in February or last year. Those were shares that should have moved the market a long time ago, and they just let some steam off the plate. You see what I'm saying? So we bought those shares back in February or back before the new year, and then they finally said, you know what I'm saying, there's too much pressure on the stock right now. A lot of people are piling in, they're not selling. So we're going to ease some of the pressure off this stock. And then they finally, after we bought those shares 6 months ago, 8 months ago, they finally let those shares move the market. After so many people bought shares and then sold out because they thought they made a bad investment. I don't know if everybody get what I'm saying, but that's how crazy this play is. And that's what tells you that nobody should sell and everybody should buy. This is a war among wars. This is a war that this right here is that war that everyone should be fighting, because you know we're the 1%. I mean, I take that back. We're the 99% and they're the 1%. Everybody had that in their mind that some people call it, you know, the apocalypse or what. Everything is smoke and mirrors. The revolution was never going to be televised. The revolution was never going to be physical. The revolution was never going to be people dying in the streets. If you're broke in the United States, as the system is today, if you're broke, you're dead. So they don't have to kill you physically. You're a slave if you're broke. So this has always been the war. And GameStop was a preliminary battle going there. GameStop kicked the war off, and it was the preliminary battle, the preemptive strike to this war that we're fighting today. And a lot of people are distracted, but everybody should be in this. Everybody should be in this. Everybody. Like, everybody should be buying and holding with everything they got, because we're the 1%. Even if they make this thing go down to zero and take our money, we was poor anyway. We don't care. We'll go back to work, and we'll, you know what I'm saying? We'll continue to live paycheck to paycheck, like we're used to that anyway. So we have nothing to lose. Us the 99% have nothing to lose at this point. So I hope this put things into perspective. I don't know if they're gonna let the stock go to 10,000 or whatever, but Lou versus Wall Street, it's supposed to. The stock is, in my opinion, from me watching the price action. I've studied technical analysis. I study stocks I spent my last like 8 months studying these things, and in my opinion, the stock right now is supposed to be in the hundreds, maybe 250, 300, or maybe higher right now. But it's just, they're not putting the shares that we've bought into the market. So I think he says there's tricks up their sleeve, even though it's supposed to go to 50,000, 100,000. There's tricks up their sleeve to keep it from going there. And he says basically between 100 and 500 is a given. Between 500 and 1,000, and 1,000 is probably going to happen. But going up from there into the 5,000, 10,000, all that, they have tricks up their sleeve to not let that happen. So, you know, but I hope y'all can take something from this video, man. And I just had this on my conscience to let y'all know. But y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Logical Life Perspectives. I'm gonna have more on stocks. We're just trying to get through this battle that we're in right now. Apes hold strong. Buy more, hold. Don't let the fluctuations get to you. And let's do this. Logical Life Perspectives.